Welcome to the online library project where we learn English and spend our time comfortably and usefully. Today we are going to talk about the seasons. There are 4 seasons in a year: autumn or fall, toamna, winter, spring and summer. Many poets and writers have described the seasons beautifully in poems and stories. Here we have a stanza, or strophe, written by Robert Louis Stevenson, a Scottish novelist, poet and travel writer who wrote the poem A Song of Seasons. Sing a song of seasons, something bright in all, flowers in the summer, fires in the fall. Now we are going to read some word combinations, translate them and say what seasons they go with. We are also going to practice describing seasons with the help of these word combinations. So let us begin. Harvest time, timpul recoltei, busy time, o perioadă activă, dressing up time, o perioadă de schimbare, rust-colored leaves, frunze de culoare ruginie, faded flowers, flori ofilite, bare trees, copaci desfrunziți, hoarfrost mornings, dimineți cu promoroacă, misty days, zile cețoase, cold, dark, rainy days, zile reci, întunecoase și ploioase. So what season do these word combinations go with? Is it summer? Perhaps not. It is autumn, right? Here is an example of how we can use these word combinations to describe autumn. Autumn is harvest time. All the farmers have a busy time. Some trees have rust-colored leaves. Other trees turn bare. Some days are misty, other days are cold, dark and rainy. Autumn is the season when children start going to school. Okay, next one. According to this picture, what season do you think we are going to describe? Winter, correct. So the season of happy days, anotimpul zilelor pline de bucurie. Short days, zile scurte. Cold days, zile reci. Filled with winter fun days, zile pline cu distracții de iarnă. Jingle bells, clopoței zglobii. The Kingdom of Snowmen, împărăția oamenilor de zăpadă. Here is an example of how we can use these word combinations to describe winter. Winter is the season of happy days. The nights are longer and the days are shorter. Most winter days are cold. Winter is filled with winter fun days because of Christmas and New Year holidays. It is the kingdom of snowmen, decorated trees and jingle bells. Children all around the world like winter. So the next season is spring, correct. Melting snow, zăpada care se topește, swelling rivers, râuri în revărsare, golden daffodils, narciși aurii, frolicking baby animals, puiușori zburdalnici, white and pink fruit tree blossoms, muguri alb și roz a copacilor fructiferi. The season of new life and color, anotimpul reînvierii și a culorii. Now we are going to see an example of how we can use these word combinations to describe spring. Spring is the season of new life and color. Wherever you go, you can see white and pink fruit tree blossoms. Children can see the melting snow and the swelling rivers. Spring brings joy to people because the meadows are full with golden daffodils and frolicking baby animals. In spring, we celebrate Easter. And the last season is summer. Time for picnics, timpul de a face picnic, sunny sky, cer însorit, long days, zile lungi, hot and bright days, zile fierbinți și luminoase, colorful butterflies, fluturi colorați, golden wheat and sunflower fields, câmpii de grâu și de floarea soarelui, valleys and meadows filled with daisies, văi și câmpii pline de margarete aurate, poppies and lilies of the valley, maci și lăcrămioare. And an example of how we can use these word combinations to describe spring. Summer is my favorite time of the year. It is the time for picnics and rest under the sunny sky. The days are long and bright during summer. Children like running after colorful butterflies in the midst of valleys and meadows filled with daisies, poppies, and lilies of the valley. Many people like taking pictures in the golden wheat and sunflower fields. So that was a lot of work done, right? Now we're going to practice some more words and enrich our vocabulary. So here is the word bank and the words: daffodil, daisy, wheat, poppy, sunflower, lily of the valley, hoarfrost, grasshopper, ant, misty, rust-colored, swelling, frolic as a verb, a long way of. The first word, daffodil, narcis. There are many daffodils in spring. Next word is daisy, margareta. Daisies are the flowers that make the fields and meadows be filled with amazing fragrance. Wheat, grâu. We have many wheat fields that farmers grow with love and care. Poppy, floare de mac. There are beautiful legends about poppies. I encourage you to search for them and find out. Sunflower, floarea soarelui. The sunflower fields attract tourists every season. Lily of the valley, lăcrămioara. The most fragile spring flower is the lily of the valley. Hoarfrost, promoroacă. We wear warm clothes when there is hoarfrost outside. Grasshopper, greyer, but we also know the word cricket. A grasshopper is the same as a cricket. Ant, furnică. The most hard-working insects are considered to be the ants and the bees. Misty, cețos. Most autumn days are quite misty. Rust-colored, ruginiu. The rust-colored leaves make a beautiful autumn carpet in most parks. Swelling, mugure. Spring swellings promise a beautiful spring. Frolic has a verb. It means a zburda. Most baby animals that frolic bring smiles to our faces. A long way off, la mare depărtare, la o mare distanță. There is a long way off to the USA from the Republic of Moldova. Now, you are going to listen to a fable. Look at the pictures. Do you recognize this fable? This is the fable The Grasshopper and the Ant. It was written by I-XII. I-XII was a great Greek fabulist and storyteller. So prepare for the listening task. The Grasshopper and the Ant. One summer day, a grasshopper jumped and played in a meadow. An ant passed by carrying a heavy load of food to its nest. "Why are you working so hard? It's too nice a day for work," said the grasshopper to the ant. "I am too busy to play. I am storing food for winter," answered the ant. The grasshopper laughed. "Winter is a long way off. There is plenty of food for now. Come and play with me." "No, I have to get more food before the end of the day," said the ant. The ant worked all the day and the rest of the summer while the grasshopper chirped and played. Winter finally came. Snow covered the meadow. The ant was snug in its nest with plenty of food to last until spring. But the grasshopper could find nothing to eat and had to go hungry. When he asked the ant for food, she said, "I am living on the work I did last summer. You have to live on your dancing and singing." So let us work a little with this fable. What season was it when the grasshopper was dancing and singing while the ant was working hard? Do you remember? It was summer. Who was lazy and who was hardworking? So the grasshopper was quite lazy, destul de lenos, while the ant was very hardworking. Where was the ant when winter came? So the ant was snug in her nest. În cuibușorul său. Era confortabilă în cuibușorul său. When should the grasshopper have prepared for winter? Când trebuia să se pregătească greierașul pentru iarnă? In summer, right? How was the grasshopper in winter? Was the grasshopper happy? No, unfortunately, the grasshopper wasn't. He was cold and hungry. But why was the ant snug in her place? De ce era furnica foarte confortabilă în cuibușorul său? Because the ant worked hard all summer and she had a nice place and there was plenty of food. Okay, so this was the fable of the ant and the grasshopper. So every season we do things that help us live better in the next season, right? So if you want to say what we do repeatedly, we use the present simple tense. The present simple tense is used to state the actions that we do every day or general actions. For example, birds fly, păsările zboară is a general statement, but I work hard every summer to store food for winter is a repeated action. Be careful that in the third person singular we add the ending s or in some cases the ending es. Here on the screen you can see the rules when changes occur. So if the verbs end in ch, sh, x or double S or O, or the consonant Y, and before Y we have a consonant, we change the Y into I and add ES. Okay, so now let us practice the present simple and use the vocabulary on seasons. You will have some time to look at the task. And here you have to put the verbs in brackets in the right form. So let us see what is the correct present simple verb form in each of the sentences. In spring, the sun, remember third person singular, warms the earth. The weather gets warmer. The birds, plural, fill the woods and forests with their songs. In summer, the farmers, plural form, cut the grass and make hay. Sometimes it, third person singular, rains hard. Then the sun appears and everything shines around us. In autumn, the days, plural form, become shorter. The leaves turn yellow and brown and fall from the trees. In winter, people spend more time indoors. The lakes and rivers are frozen. It often snows and the ice covers the roads. So well done. Now let us practice some prepositions too. There are some prepositions that show us the time. For example, before, înainte, during, în timpul, after, după, until, până la, till, până. We also have some other prepositions of place, in, în, and into, în. In Romanian, but it means the process. The pencil is in the book. Pixul este în carte. And put the pencil in the book. Pune pixul în carte. The process. Okay, and the next one we have from and to. From, de la, or din. And to, spre, or până în. For example, we can even have from September to December. So time preposition. Din septembrie până în decembrie. Now let us complete this exercise with the prepositions. The text is about squirrels, despre veverițe. You have some time to look at the task. Okay, and let us work together and see. Squirrels are hard-working animals. They begin to prepare for winter early in autumn. They collect sticks and leaves to make nests in trees. At the end of November, they go into their nests and hibernate. From March to May, they breed baby squirrels. From June to September, they feed young squirrels. And now it is reflection time. I advise you to use the learned word combinations, use the present simple, and try and describe each season and make a season lab book. That would be such a nice result of hard work that we have done today. Good luck!